Hello and welcome to 1325 Calculus for Business and Social Science. I'm Professor Algio, and so I just kind of wanted to give y'all an overview of the course so you can kind of know where to find everything and know what to expect. And so here's my D2L account. So you'll have this course right here in yours. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on it and kind of show you around a little bit. All right, so I have a little welcome note here, and this is where I'm going to post the link to the video in a little bit. But this just kind of gives you the step-by-step on what you want to do. So I'll quickly kind of give an overview of the syllabus, look at the calendar, and then show you where to find the quiz in D2L. It's a quiz to make sure you kind of know what to expect in the course. And then WebAssigns were actually where you're going to complete your homework and exams, and I'll kind of show you that too. And then the videos are located here in D2L, and also you can get a copy of the notes also here in D2L, and so I'll show you all that stuff. So let's start with just the syllabus. Let's see, there's our calendar, and we'll look at that in a moment. So here's the syllabus right here, and I'm just going to kind of go over it quickly. But I will be on campus on Mondays and Wednesdays, and so if you do want to meet in person for office hours, I'll have those Monday and Wednesday from 11 to noon. Also, feel free to request a WebEx meeting. Just send me an email and we could work out a time. But probably the most popular thing that students like to do is just send me an email and just send me a screenshot or take a picture or however you want to do it, whatever's easiest for you. Send me a picture of the question that's giving you um, any problems, and I'd be more than happy to make you a video and send it back. Okay, so here's information about WebAssign. So that's the website here. And then you have to have a key to register, and it's this whole thing right here. It's the Lone Star North Harris, and then those 8 numbers right there. And so it's about $100, give or take, and that will take the place of having to purchase a book. There will be a book included, a digital book that you'll get for registering. And if you don't have the $100 right now or so, you can get a 14-day free trial. So there shouldn't be anything stopping you. So I don't want you to get behind because we are going to move really quick. As far as calculators, you will need a calculator for this. Graphing would be nice. You could always use the Desmos calculator, and I have a link to that in D2L that I'll show you in a little bit. All right, let's see. So, probably what you want to know about is how are you going to be assessed. So, we do have an informational quiz in D2L, and I'll show you where to find that in a moment. That'll be just 1% of your grade. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you end up with a 79 or an 89, that 1% could mean a lot. Uh, so, our homework's going to take up 19%, and that's going to be done in WebEx. And then we have 3 regular exams and then a final exam. Now, with your 3 regular exams, you will take them in WebAssign, and I believe you get about 3 hours for each exam. I don't think it will take you that long, but I just want to give you ample amount of time. And what I'll do though is I will replace your lowest regular exam score with how you perform on the final exam if it is higher. So if on one of your regular exams, let's just say you made like a 50 or something, and on the final you made an 85. I'll replace that 50 with an 85. Now, if you miss an exam, unfortunately, and get a 0, then that would get replaced instead, right? So whatever your lowest score is out of your 3 regular exams. Hopefully you don't miss one. I'll show you on the calendar in a minute, but you have ample amount of time to take those. All right, let's see. A lot of this is kind of what I already said. I would definitely kind of read through this so just to make sure you understand what's expected. Let's see. All right. I think that's probably good. I'll let you kind of read through this on your own. And let's go ahead and look at the calendar. So here's our calendar. So here we are on Monday, June 6th. You want to take the informational quiz. That's basically going to be over the syllabus. So as long as you have a copy of the syllabus in front of you, and the calendar would be nice too, you should have no problem with that quiz. And it's just to make sure you know what the expectations are. And I'll just go ahead and show you real quick where to find that quiz. So when you're logged in here, if you go ahead and click under course activities and then quizzes right there, and there it is. And you get 3 attempts at it, okay? Now the deadline is by June 13th. You really should take it as soon as possible and get it out of the way. But that's the informational quiz. Just make sure you know what to expect. Okay, back to the calendar. So this is just an ideal pacing calendar. You don't have to go at this, you could kind of wait till the weekend if you're working during the week or whatever works for your schedule, whatever is best. But what is our important due dates are going to be here that are highlighted right here. Okay, so the highlighted dates, those are firm dates. The other ones, like I said, if you work during the week and you need to get this done on the weekends, that's fine. I kind of pace this as though if we were in person. We're not. This is an online course, but this is about the pace that I would cover the course if I was going to see y'all in person 4 days a week. So that first exam will just cover chapter 2. So you should finish up chapter 2 by the 13th at the latest. And then you basically have like a 5-day window to take that exam right here. So you should finish up on the 13th, and then the 17th is the last day you can take that exam, and that'll also be the day that the chapter 2 homework is due. And then our next exam would be due on June 26th, and that will cover chapter 3. Once again, we'll be finishing up chapter 3 around June 22nd if you're staying on pace. And so once again, that gives you ample amount of time to take that exam. One thing I forgot to mention is you will actually get 2 attempts at each exam. So you can take them twice, and I'll take the higher score of the 2. All right, let's see. Then our third exam is July 9th, and that will actually be over chapter 4 and 5. And then there is a chapter 6 that won't be included on exam 3, but it will be included as part of the final exam right here. All right, let's see. Let's look at WebAssign next. So here we are. So this is, I've logged in, and so here's our summer course right here. I'll go ahead and click on this. All right, so here's our course. So right now it's not showing any assignments because they're all in the future, but they'll start showing up on the 6th. But I'll go ahead and click so you can kind of see what this kind of looks like. Your side of things will look a little different, but it'll be you'll just see a list of the assignments right here. So here's your section 2.1. We skipped 2.2, and then we're 2.3, and so on. And then I do have a practice exam here. Now that's not for a grade, but that'd be a nice way to prepare for the exam. I also have some resources in D2L for the exam reviews also. And then here, you can take version A, and then if you didn't like your grade, then you can go ahead and take version B. So you can actually take both of them, and then I'll take the higher of the 2 scores out of those 2. And that's true for all your exams, including the final exam. You actually get 2 attempts at that also. And so here's all our stuff here. And so it'll show up as the dates on the calendar. If you compare it with that, that's when all the stuff will start to show up. All right. Let's see, go back to D2L. So let me show you under content. So under content's where you're going to find all the resources that you need, including the syllabus and calendar. So that's where you're going to find that stuff right here, syllabus and calendar. And there's also some other helpful stuff in here, helpful tips on how to be successful. I mean, it's kind of 101 on how to be successful in college, basically. And then let's see, let's go down here a little bit. If you need help on some of the prereq topics, you'll find some links here. Okay, so a common thing with students is we kind of forget some of our basic foundations, and so you might need to go back and watch some of these just to make sure you're sharp on that stuff. Okay, so here are the blank lecture notes. So if you want to print those out and follow along, it's not required, but it might be something that would help you kind of stay organized, is to print those out and have them available while you're watching the videos. And then here are the lecture videos right here. And so the first one actually is pretty much a review of your college algebra topics. And so that would be a good one to kind of to watch and review. And so if I click here, actually there's gonna, let me see, click here. There's actually 5 videos in here. So whenever we make videos, we try to not go over, 15, 20 minutes. We try to keep them fairly short. And so, anyway, so we break them up into multiple parts. And so you'll notice that. So, yeah, there are 70 videos, but most of the videos are going to be somewhere between, 15, try to stay under 20. I won't say they all are, but that's kind of our goal whenever we're making our videos. Um, so, yep, there's all the videos broken down by the exams and the chapters. There's the Desmos calculator link. If you want to use that, that's fine. And then also there's some more practice exams if you want to look at those here. So we have practice exams for exam 1 with the answers and so on. And let's see, if you're having any issues with technology, problems with WebAssign, there's some links here and some numbers in case you need to contact somebody. Let me know too. I'll try to do what I can, but typically you have to call them yourself. Usually there aren't issues, but every once in a while something might come up. Um, I think that's probably going to be enough for you to kind of get started. And if you have any questions or concerns, always feel free to reach out to me. I'm just going to double check my list to make sure we kind of went over everything. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So I'm looking forward to working with you guys. And so, once again, if something does arise, the best thing to do is contact me as soon as possible so that we can actually do something about it. Okay. All right. Have a good one.